On this episode, I will answer why waking up early will change your game. Hi, I'm Andre and this is the episode 5 of Decoding Your 20s. Now this theme is super important, and in the past few months I started to find out how actually it can change your game and it will make you super more productive. And that is why waking up early is so important. And I will discuss this from my experience, and I want you to try to understand how it works out, and if you do the same, try to understand the phases in which it works. And there are two possible scenarios when waking up. It's either you wake up late or you wake up early. In the first case, when you wake up late, let's say 8, 9 a.m., everything which is about that, it's super late, and I think you already know that's not good, so I'm not gonna discuss that. But I will discuss the case when you wake up, let's say normally, between 8 to 9. And suppose that you have to do some work in that day. If you wake up at that hour, then you go to wash, eat, change your clothes, and it's almost, let's say, 9:30 to 10 a.m. And the problem which arises is the following. There are a lot of people which start emailing you or texting you. There are a lot of distractions which appear in the whole world, even, I know, your Instagram feed, it's full. And these distractions start to take you to pay attention to this, and you become nervous, you become restless, you feel agitated because the whole world around you was working in the past previous hours and you didn't do what you want to do in that day. And this has important consequences on your energy level, because if you feel nervous and agitated and restless because you didn't do what you wanted, what you aimed to do in that day, for example, finish that essay or code that interface or something, you feel agitated, you start to feel impatient. And when you feel impatient, your energy level just goes down, and when you don't have energy, you can't be productive, you can't do anything. And the day moves on, and then you arrive at the point in the day when there are zero distractions around you, and that happens during late evenings when the world starts to go to sleep and you are not expected to reply to anyone or any email. That happens, let's say, 7 p.m. and you magically start to think that, oh, now I can work, now I can do my own stuff, now I can go deep into my work. Does this happen to you? Did it happen to you that you arrive late in the day and you feel now you should start actually working, and now you are super productive and you do everything? This might happen because there are no outside distractions. It's not that you magically are a wizard that have your energy going rising up in the evening. That happens because there are no actual distractions and you can focus on doing your stuff. But the problem is that this period of focusing, which is during the late in the day or midnight or late night, this period is when you don't have energy, when all your energy was consumed on basically doing nothing during the day, and you want to work, you found the time to work, but you have not energy. And then these have the consequences of staying up late in the night because you feel bad that you didn't do anything during the day, and you will wake up the next day also late, and the cycle continues. It's like a rat race. You wake up late, you feel impatient, your energy lows down, then you found the time to do something, then you stay up late, and then you wake up late. It's a cycle. Now, let's put this in another perspective. And we saw that the important part of the day where you actually do something is when there are no actual external distractions. And that happened late in the day. Now, let's put that period early in the morning, meaning I started recently waking up at like 5:30 or 6 in the morning, and it completely changes everything, because if you wake up early, you have that period of like focusing or like working, where when the world is not working, so you have like zero outside distractions, meaning you are not expected to reply to anyone's messages or to do anything. You can focus on your stuff in the early morning. If you do some work in the morning and it comes, let's say 9 a.m. when the world starts actually waking up, like the outside world, then you feel good of yourself that you did something. Your energy level doesn't go down because you already did something. You don't feel impatient that you didn't solve everything that you wanted to solve in that day, and you just feel good. Your energy doesn't go down and your productivity like keep going normally. And then you can work during the day, and then the late evening comes when previously you started to actual work, but now you don't need to work in the evenings because you already worked in during the day. So when like 10 p.m. comes, you can simply go to sleep because you finished everything, and you know that by going now to sleep, the next morning you will wake up early, and you will repeat this cycle. And the biggest change would happen in this cycle is that you moved the productive period of time, which was late in the day, into early morning, and that have like exponential consequences, because it makes you feel good during the morning, it gives you energy during the day, so you can work at high peak during the whole day instead of just the end of the day. You need to take some time to understand this, but after you start doing it, it's like it completely changes everything. And let me tell you how you can make this change from switching to waking up at 9 to 6. The classical way is to like gradually moving half an hour earlier, meaning like these 2 days you wake up at 8:30, the next days you wake up at 8 and then 7:30. The problem with this is that it doesn't work in practice, and you know that. I mean, the alarm rings and it's 7 and you're like, oh, yesterday I woke up at 6:30 and it didn't happen anything. Oh, let's just sleep like 30 more minutes. This is how it happens in reality. So my advice would be the following. Now you wake up at 9. You know that you want to wake up at 6. So today, go and sleep at 10 p.m. and put your alarm at 6 a.m. The next day you will feel shit because you were used to wake up at 9, but now it's 6. Not a problem. So your tomorrow's day will be bad because you didn't wake up normally. Not a problem. Then you do again next day and another 2-3 days, in which I agree with you, you will not feel good because you just woke up early, but it's like such a steep curve that once you pass these 2 to 3 days, it will just be normal to wake up early. And in this way you simply like cut it the time to moving to this new habit like instantly. And yeah, you might say that you don't want to feel bad during like a few days when you make this change, but this is the way it works. Like change like super fast, then okay, you are fine with like wasting 2 days, and then you start moving forward. This is the way I did it. This is how I think it should be done. I wished I knew this before, but yep, take some time to think about this, and I hope that you will end up with the same conclusion. Now it's my time to ask you a question, and that would be, let's say, related to this video. When do you use to wake up during the working days, and how about during the weekends? Thanks for watching.